You are probably struggling to get your food in whilst you're bulking. We've all been there. It can be incredibly frustrating, but I'm going to give you 3 tips to help you start getting all of that food in. Number 1 is going to be your choices of fruit. Now, just because you're in a bulk doesn't mean that you should be neglecting your macros. But what we want to be doing is having fruits that are going to help you get your calories in. So what I'd recommend you doing is ditching your things like your raspberries and your blueberries and putting in dried fruit. So anything like raisins or dates are going to be a perfect option. Per 30 gram of these, you're going to get around 35 grams of carbs. Whereas if you were to do that through blueberries, you'd have to eat 200 grams, which is obviously a substantial amount more food volume. Number 2 is again going to relate to carb dense foods. Let's take potatoes as an example. They're absolutely great when you're dieting, but when you're in a gaining phase, 150 gram of this is only going to be around 25 grams of carbs and pretty much 100 calories. So a perfect replacement for something like this would be pasta. Per 150 grams of this, you're going to get around 110 carb and almost 500 calories. And finally, numero 3 is your cooking condiments. The majority of you probably use something like this, a Fry Light spray, which again is absolutely perfect when you're dieting, but when you're gaining, it's literally only a calorie per spray. So what I want you to do is swap that out for just your standard olive oil. Per 10 gram of this stuff, you've got 90 calories. Now, of course, you don't want to be lathering that all over your food because that amount of fat is not going to be good for you. But using a few grams per meal is definitely not going to kill you, and it's definitely going to help you get all your calories in.